YouTube. Hey, it's just Nessy here. So I realized I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd just take some time and make one. So I guess today I just want to talk about some random stuff, just like every other video. So I haven't actually talked to Magic Mason in a while, so I don't know if we're going to be doing any group videos or anything. So in the last video that I posted, I talked about The Hobbit, and I have not actually got to see it yet, but from what I hear, it's both awesome and kind of not awesome, because I guess they took out a whole bunch of stuff and changed some stuff, so that tips me a little off a little bit. But I would like to talk about Christmas and some stuff and a book. Actually, two books, I think so. And maybe Twilight, because I hate Twilight. A lot of people hate Twilight, though. So Christmas was pretty cool. I got myself a leather jacket from my stepdad. And, so my mom got me Howl's Moving Castle, which I've been begging for forever because it's my favorite movie ever. I really wanted to read the book. And so I read the book, and I realized how much the movie left out. But the more and more I read, the more I realize how different the movie and the book are, like, totally different. It was a little surprising, because there's, like, no character building whatsoever. Like, in the movie, Howl and Sophie, like, they have that chemistry that they put in there and they build over into, like, the scene where she's like, Howl, find me in the future, like, to that point, and then further on where they're like, oh, let's spend forever together. But they don't have that in the book until, like, the last, seriously, the last two pages, and they're, like, staring at each other, and everyone else is in their living room, and it's like, you can't just put, So it's kind of disappointing. I really like the book because it explains a lot of stuff. At the same time, I like them as two separate units, not the same story, because it's a big difference. But I guess the producer does that with a lot of them, so I guess I can't really complain. So another book I got for Christmas, because I love getting books for Christmas. I didn't get any music this year, but I did get books, so I guess that it counts. It's all good. So I got Of Bees and Mist, and I will actually. 1 second, I will show you this and get this thing to work. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, this is the book of Bees and Mist. You can read that, sorry. So it's actually really interesting, and when I've been waiting to read this since it came out. So I thought the storyline might have been a little bit different, the way the back is, but when I read it, I'm like, this is kind of inappropriate, but whatever, and it's kind of confusing, but my mom's like, what are you doing, when I was trying to finish reading it last night, which I did, thank you very much, and she goes, what are you doing, shouldn't you be doing something else? I'm like, no, I want to see who else is gonna die, because, like, it's not like Harry Potter where he kills off, like, all your favorite characters. He just kind of kills off people. So it's an interesting book. I like it, but at the same time, it's kind of one of those things where I would probably wait like a year before I reread it. I've been rereading Harry Potter lately, so that's pretty cool. Until I realized I only have 2 of the Harry Potter books. Sold the rest of them when I had to move. So behind me, you could probably kind of see my wall a little bit. So I have this humongous room, and I don't know really what to do with it. So, yes, and I'm sure some of you, I hope someone noticed this, but I'm wearing an L t-shirt. There's a guy I really like, and he named the guy, not really L, but you know, the guy who sits. It's been a really long time since I've read the books, like the manga, or watched the series. So when he said the name, I was like, no, it's L. And he's like, it's the same thing. I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's like Mew. Something with an M. Like, I should really get updated on L. Sorry, DeathNote. Because I really like DeathNote, but the last time I read it, was a while ago. So I'm behind. I'm forgetting. I actually recently had a concussion, so my memory is a little bit iffy anyway, which I didn't think it would be, but then I realized, yeah. So I actually have a really hard time remembering something lately. But go t-shirt. I've had this for a while, I guess. I don't since August, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, so I managed to embarrass myself with this a couple times because he said the actual name of the guy, not L, but the guy whose name I've forgotten. It's something really simple in Japanese. It's like Mirazaki or Mizu. It's not Mizu. I think that's Rina is his girlfriend. It's been so long. But yeah, so he's like, so I guess now he thinks I'm probably an idiot. Way to go, me. Also, new update, I have a new enjoyment of dubstep. I used to think it was lame. It still kind of is. I still like other stuff better, you know, because it's what I grew up with, that's what I like, whatever. But actually, I went to this thing called Blame Wave, and it's basically just this local thing that coffee shop does, and I listened to live dubstep, and I partied and danced, and I was offered beer. Did not take it because I'm a good girl, yay! I was driving, which is actually why I didn't, because I'm a lightweight. I know I am. So yeah, so actually I have a new thing for dubstep. I kind of like it. I don't really like Skrillex. I think it just sounds like a bunch of blenders. You know, everyone knows. It's Skrillex. It's blenders on a computer. Woo! Anyway, so that's the end of this TTT. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's TTT still. Sorry about the little issue with the camera. It's, you know, whatever. It's not a fancy camera. Well, it is, but not really. Alright, Nessie out.